Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome on in. How are you today? Shadow, congrats on clearing first. And also, thank you for collecting your daily Void Shard. How are you doing today, buddy? Man, I love that you greet me with the praise the sun emote every time I meet now since, since you saw that I cosplay Solaire. That means a lot to me. Like, I, I just started off cosplaying as Solaire, but then I ended up taking on, so many of his personality traits, like because he's kind of something I want to be. I want to be like a beacon of light, a beacon of light and a good feeling in a world that has none to offer. But yeah, Solaire is just an amazing guy. And I love Vampy's emotes. But welcome on everybody. As you can see from the title and the category, we're gonna be playing Withering Waves today. Sorry, I got distracted by something on screen. Man, and this song is so good. But yeah, everybody, we're gonna be playing Withering Waves today. We're doing the 2.2 story quest, as well as trying to build Cantarella, because unfortunately, uh, the materials I need to build her are locked behind an area that I need to do to progress the quest to get to. So she's been stuck at level 50 for the past week and a half, waiting for me to do the quest. I'm not gonna lie, I was half tempted to do it off stream, but I decided, you know what, it's worth the wait. And hey, Mark Reed, welcome on in over on the YouTube side. Hope you're doing well today. But yeah, what's everybody been up to this weekend? But everybody, as you all probably saw last week, over the weekend, I played Repo with my VTuber siblings as well as a couple others, and we had an absolute blast. Like, I hope I can play Repo again with my friends, because that game is so much fun. And you know what? During my 48-hour stream, I might make it a challenge to play Repo on my own, see how far I get. Like, I doubt I'm gonna get very, very far, but hey, it's worth a try, right? Oh, this song is good too. By the way, everybody, I am trying to throw more VR chat dance parties off stream, uh, which I will most likely stream to the Discord. So if you want to join in on those, whether in game or in the Discord, just vibing, there's my Discord server. But yeah, the whole point is to just enjoy awesome music and just vibe. Also, everybody, real quick, I'm just gonna check YouTube real quick to see if there's anything new for us to react to. And oh, there actually is a new Daily Dose of Internet to watch, so there's that. Also, let me go to the game screen real quick. So here's the week schedule for this week, everybody. Relatively short one. Um, I'm not streaming this weekend because it is a friend of mine's birthday. So I decided to, and although it is in the evening, I decided to not stream that day, so that way I have enough energy for when the birthday party comes around. Because we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff like getting boba, going bowling. It's gonna be a fun time. Like I'll probably post pics to the Discord, of course. But hey, everybody, so today and Wednesday we're gonna be playing Wuthering Waves and doing the story. Hi, Asuna. Welcome on in. How are you? Hang on a second. Let me give a shout out to Asuna. Everybody, if you aren't already, please check out Asuna. Absolutely amazing streamer, friend of ours. And they play a lot. They play all sorts of games, actually. I'm great. I spent too much this Saturday at a gaming convention. Oh, what did you get? I mean, I would ask which convention you went to, but I know not everybody feels comfortable saying that because they low-key don't want to dox themselves. Oh, excuse me. But did you have a great time? So Pokemon plushies, anime posters, you know. Did any of them have Asuna Yuki by any chance? Sorry, silly question, but just thought I'd ask. So you know I didn't find anything. Oh, really? Also, I haven't checked my numbers, right? I haven't checked my levels today. I am 40% say so, 70% down bad, and 64% kawaii. Also, I haven't done my trick or treat yet. One second.
You've been pranked!
Ah, I got tricked. Oh no. And also on Thursday, we're gonna be playing Monster Hunter Wilds. Because there was a title update recently, and I haven't gotten a chance to play it on stream yet. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Like, I know the Zoshia is fightable again, so we're definitely gonna be doing that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all we got going on for this week. Also, everybody, as a reminder, I am less than 30 followers away from hitting 2K on Twitch. So I am looking for ideas to incorporate into the 48-hour stream that I plan on doing if I do hit 2K. Um, so if anybody has suggestions for things we could do, I'll be glad to hear them. But like I said, everybody, we do have a new daily dose of internet to watch. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll go into Wuthering Waves and do a little bit of and start the story quest. Okay, let me pause that real quick because that's going to clash. Like, Cinder, I love you, but yeah, let's oh, almost forgot. I need to make sure the browser audio is picking up the correct making sure it's picking up the correct source. And here we go. Oh, I forgot to mute the tab. Okay. Oh, it's oh. Yeah, that's really lucky. Wait, how so? Oh, geez. Yeah, you gotta be careful with those things. Yeah, you got to be careful with those. You got to be careful with batteries. They have some nasty chemicals in there. Watch, as soon as he says that, it is gonna fall into his mouth. Oh, he called it. Uh, if I had to venture a guess, that table was warm and she put refrigerator cold eggs in there. Obviously, that's gonna. Obviously, the glass can't take the new stresses. So, um, yeah, that's the best explanation I got. Yo, that's the having an earthquake happen when you're that high up. That sounds scary, dude. Oh. That wouldn't work where I live because we have the those green bins to throw our trash in. I think it's gonna snap. Okay, never mind. That's pretty neat, not gonna lie. Oh, yeah, buddy. That's a mirror. Yeah, something's hooked up wrong. Hi, Yor. Welcome on in. Hang on a second. Let me give you a shout out. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, there you go. Now that's a higher number you deserve. Everybody, please go follow Yor. They play League of Legends, Monster Hunter, and all sorts of games. Yeah, 81, not bad. Okay, anyway, let me rewind a bit. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. I just realized my phone sound was going off. Um, I had I had 19 and hey yo, it's kind of funny. Those two numbers actually add up to 100. And I just realized I had my phone sound going off, and I had Hawkeye Star Rail updating in the background, so my bad. Anyway, everybody, I think this car is hooked up wrong. What do you think? Oh, coming in too hot. Is he okay? Hey, what do you say? There's an animal underneath it, isn't there? Oh, it's a baby. Excuse you. This is why you wait till it stops moving to get out. I'm just saying. Oh my god. Yo, that is an accident waiting to happen. It does look like it kind of looks like it comes out of a Pixar movie. Okay, that's scary. Yo, not gonna lie, if I had one of those machines, I'd probably do the same thing. That baby's got a bright future ahead of it, ahead of them. Sorry, dogs can be trolls sometimes. Okay, look. Yo, that looks like something you would see out of one of those custom animation things. But anyway, how's your weekend? Oh, poor little guy. Oh, oh, we're about to see a yellow cloud, aren't we? Oh my goodness. Rip to anybody who has hay fever in that area. Oh, are you itchy? Oh, why? Oh, brave little turtle. I have never seen that before. Oh. Okay, kitty. Looks way better than a Cybertruck, I'll tell you that much. That's such bad planning. Couldn't they put the road around it? I'm not sure. And it looks like a busy road too. Yeah, it looks like a busy road. Like I'm not sure what the line of thinking was when they put that up. But it is what it is. But anyway, everybody, let's go to the game screen. But yeah, I'm curious. Hang on. Hang on. Gibraltar. Let's see. Gibraltar Airport crossing. The unusual location of the rock and wind gusting for the Bay of, I am not going to pronounce that, threatened pilots throughout the year while making winter season operations more challenging. Road crossing the runway becomes a tunnel. Airport authorities decide to build a tunnel to accommodate increasing. Okay, that doesn't really tell me anything. Okay, so I'm not really seeing anything that tells me why it was built that way. So I guess that's anybody's guess. But yeah, that did look like a busy road too. A tunnel would be smart. Wait, how come no sound is going through? The heck? Why is there no sound? Hang on, I'm gonna try turning it off and turning it back on again. Does that work for YouTube just fine? Yeah, but now stuff for my capture card is not working. Like, one second, everybody. I'm so sorry. I don't know why that's not working. One second, right? I need to troubleshoot. Like, why is there no sound coming through? Okay, yeah, there we go. That's weird. Yeah, sorry about that, everybody. And Andre, welcome on in. How are you? Oh, look at Catarella. She is so pretty. Hey, everybody. So we didn't do the 2.1 update um, on stream, but we're finally back in Wuthering Ways for the 2.2 update. Oh, and hey, Yor, if I ever picked up League of Legends again, would you be down to play it with me? I mean, I know we're still trying to figure out a time to play Monster Hunter. Like, I don't even know which character I would be best at, but I'm on the EU server though. That's fine. But from a visual standpoint, and this comes as a surprise to nobody, but I do love Evelyn. It's like, trust me, if I were to put a list together of like the women in video games and anime that I'm into, you're gonna notice a pattern very quickly. See, I love her. Yeah, I love her too. Now, everybody, this is spoiler territory, so if you need to lurk, I totally understand.
What's up?
It's taking longer for Abby to react.
Hey, there's nothing to worry about. I'm just a little beat, that's all. Oh, earlier, when I was half asleep, I came up with this great idea for finding the Sentinel.
Kaz's my favorite woman in League, but I enjoy Samira playstyle more. Yeah, I'll have to check out the characters to see which ones I'd be good with. I mean, I remember a while ago the what was it? Ari had that insanely expensive skin, and that was interesting time.
Let's hear it.
Didn't the Sentinels say they're locked
Jinx
up in
had one
some kind
too.
of tower in
Well, I'm
the
not
sky?
surprised that Jinx had one too.
Well, how about I just fly up there and look for it? Easy as pie.
I remember there was a whole bunch of memes and drama involving that, because people were saying like, hey, let's ban Ari from every single game now, and I'm like, okay, look, I don't agree with the pricing, but just because you shouldn't be a douche to Ari mains. It was the Arcane Jink was too. Again, I'm not surprised.
The tower is either too far to see, or it's totally covered by clouds. Otherwise, we would have seen some sign of it on the ground. In the shape you're in, are you sure you could fly that far?
Hey, come on! It won't hurt to try. The cliff at Eglatown would be a perfect launch pad.
The cliff at Eglatown?
Keep up.
Oh, and everybody, the Honkai Star Rail update drops this week. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to stream my polls yet or not, because it is on a guarantee. Oh? I am on a guarantee, so it's not as exciting in my opinion. At the most, I'll probably take a screen recording on my polls and then post it to the Discord. I see, they're only so expensive because League has started doing gacha. Okay, that explains a lot. Didn't it used to be that you could just buy skins outright?
Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you?
Oh, hello. Relaxation and warmth.
Wow. A very valuable insight. Thank you. That brings me closer to completing my piece.
But they added like 3 new rarity tiers. Oh, interesting. Yeah, the last time I played League was years ago, so I've been completely out of the loop as far as everything League goes. I still play the hell out of Valorant, though.
Salutations, Rover. My name is Chacona, a wandering bard. I'm glad to have met you.
Chacona? You're looking for me?
I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you. As I passed that abandoned
I
house,
can't Valor for the life of me.
suddenly
That's
felt
fair.
this-
It's not for everybody.
Well, you know, rush of inspiration that just can't be ignored. So I stopped to compose a piece. Surprise, surprise, the melody led me right to you. Well, I suppose this won't count as me getting distracted, right?
If Carlotta asked you to find me, has something happened?
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyred maiden, Cartathea. She dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no sign of Cartathea since.
Chacona's really pretty.
That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time. To see if any details you might have missed become clearer.
Recreate the frequency?
Well, it's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it like being in an immersive portrait. Can you tell me about your meeting with Cartathea? The more details, the better. Even the smallest things count.
Let's see. I got alert for now though to try sleep. My
Let's
schedule is
see
so cooked.
here.
Oh.
Tweak a few notes here. Some emotions there. Textures. That should do it.
But yeah, no. Yeah, no worries, Yor. Get some rest. I appreciate you dropping by. Hang on. Let me give you one more shout out before you go. Again, everybody, please go check out Yor. They're absolutely amazing. And but yeah, have a good night, Yor. Thank you for dropping by. Ooh.
Now then, Rover. Time for you to tune in to your memories.
I didn't think we were going to be treated to a musical number in the first few minutes of the quest. Wait, are we in a memory? Why, yes we are. Oh, and there's Cardathea.
Tune into my memories. Does that mean I'm supposed to see the past from another perspective?
Laureate.
Our tacit marks are glowing again. It appears there is a special connection between them. What is the meaning of this?
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment, but this seems unexpected.
How did you first come to notice me?
The Sentinel. Imperator's voice guided me to you.
You heard the Sentinel's voice? Then tell me, am I their resonator?
Question I've yet to answer myself.
Well, Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan through Nodian. But you really don't have any idea?
I've actually been searching for the answer to this question too. My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fleur-de-Lis. I also remember fighting something, but the details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me. You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that?
Abby.
You rang? Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart.
What do you mean?
Basically, we're sorta in that hover mode you once joked about. Nothing new to me, though.
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of echo?
You could sense Abby?
Yes. I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. though there is little that remains of my resonance powers. I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
They spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's...
Did something come to mind?
I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency. My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky. At its center stands a tower, its gate locked by 3 seals. I've sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
Say, it's really faint, so I barely noticed earlier. Is that a Threnodian smell I'm getting from you?
The scent of a Threnodian? You can perceive the Threnodian.
How sure are you, Abby?
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ovathraxula meatball I had. But I never mix up a flavor I've already tasted.
Abby has a nose for these sort of things. We came across Threnodian powers before in Jinzhou. So it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
Do you think I'm the Threnodian's resonator?
If we're making assumptions, let's err on the optimistic side first. Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Threnodian's powers during your battle alongside Imperator. That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well. After all, that unique echo of yours needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment, does it not? Even in adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a blessed maiden, trying to regain her powers. In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel.
You're awfully calm about this.
Spending so much time alone in the sonorosphere gave me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities.
This music is giving me Nier Automata vibes.
I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the answers I'm seeking.
I want to know what's going on with Imperator in that tower. And I want to speak with you in person. How can I reach your sonorosphere?
A part of the sonorosphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier. I cannot leave, and no one can enter.
Just break it open.
I'm afraid that won't do.
Had to pop my neck. Sorry.
That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the sonorosphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, the entire sphere will collapse. And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna. It would be catastrophic.
You said no one can get in. Has anyone tried?
Yes. I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier, as if searching for a way inside. Perhaps they know something.
Any distinguishing features?
Almost like a deep-sea jellyfish.
Could that be Cantarella?
I wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from her as a resonator. It would seem this resonance ability can only last for so long.
I'll look for a way to find this person you mentioned.
Something tells me you will keep your promise. No matter the outcome, this may be my chance to find the answers I've been looking for.
They said like a jellyfish. That definitely describes Cantarella.
Rover? Rover?
Oh, we're kind of close.
Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake. How are you feeling? Any headache, tingling feet, upset stomach?
I think we'll be alright.
Phew. I tried everything, but you just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were... Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music? Oh. It kind of breaks my heart to know you reacted like that when it wasn't even a lullaby.
No, it was really helpful.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles, hmm?
You tell Chacona what happened. This is making me want to pull her when she comes out.
So my forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected developments. The girl, is she friend or foe? What truths lie behind the seal, and who is that mysterious wandering figure? I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting song.
She's definitely a bard. Just without the seducing.
I'll pass this information on to Lady Carlotta. So, what do you plan to do next?
Oh, who's this guy?
Pardon the intrusion, my lady. My name is Sebastian. As per my lady's instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Phasalia estate for a discussion.
The Phasalia family? The one that's likely worshipping the Threnodian?
Isn't that the rival family to the Montellis?
Why does she want to talk with me?
My lady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
Tell her I accept the invitation, but at a later time.
I will convey your message to my lady.
Didn't expect the head of the Phasalia family to come looking for you. Especially while they're still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta. She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say.
Tell me about
I
these
suppose
rumors.
you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation, hmm? She's known to be a recluse, and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real name. They just call her the head of the Phasalia family. I've heard quite a few rumors. Which one would you like to hear first? I have Shadow of the Ancient, Lady Bane, or maybe Entangler of Hearts.
They all sound like clickbait titles to me.
Hello, that's why they're called rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material. So, ready to dive right in?
Give me a quick summary. I'll get into the details later.
Well, long story short, the Phasalia family was one of the first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Rinascita. Their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep, and their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations. Word is, they select the new head of household by having candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over.
That seems a bit extreme.
Stories about the current head of the Phasalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process.
Hang on.
Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor.
That's very extreme.
Others say she's a master in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it.
Only the bad stuff, huh?
In any case, the Phasalia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care. If you're set on meeting her, I'd be extra careful if I were you.
The way she describes the head of Phasalia reminds me of how Cardathea spoke about the wandering figure by the barrier. Can't rule out the possibility that they're the same person. Looks like I'll need to pay her a visit.
It's definitely Cantarella on that note. Okay, everybody, we do have an ad break coming up, so I'm going to step away for a few minutes and let them run. But please take this opportunity to get up and stretch, get some food or water, and take care of yourself as you need to, and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back from ads, everybody. Let's continue the story. It's a Portofino Castle as agreed. Oh yeah, that's the one over here.
Hello. I received Chacona's memo. To think the head of the Thessalias approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along? They invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Thessalias try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means storming through their front gates. In the meantime, I'll keep looking for more information and the person Cartathea mentioned to you. I'll call you as soon as I find anything.
Got it.
Carlotta cares about us.
Lighter than a dove.
I think it's so cool that she shares the same voice actor as Shart, as some people like to, as a certain friend of mine likes to call her, Shadowheart. But just for shits and giggles, she likes to call her Shart.
Now, if you'll please just follow me.
I mean, they got a beautiful estate. Milady.
One moment, please. I shall inform Milady of your arrival.
That won't be necessary. To keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper. Especially when it was I who extended the invitation.
Ma'am.
Cantarella Thessalia, 36th matriarch of the Thessalia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Honorable Laureate, the new crown of the Carnival.
This cry will do.
Very well. If you insist, I see no reason to refuse. You may also call me Cantarella.
She is so lovely.
Now, shall we proceed to my study?
Is she inviting us to her room? Let me stop. Also, yeah, while it's not by much, I think she is the tallest playable female character in the game so far.
Won't you have a seat? I hope you'll accept this tea as my way of apologizing for the incident with Gilberto. Members of the family may have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away. Every sorrow has its own way of fading, don't you think? You still hold a grudge? Won't you accept my apology?
Yeah, why not?
This tea, is it from Jinzhou?
I invited you here to ask that you might serve as a mediator.
She didn't answer the question.
Before we get into that, there's something I want to know.
I imagine it concerns the Phasalia family's true beliefs. It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving. But let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Raguna?
Peaceful in a way that feels wrong.
So you've noticed something is amiss? As expected, from someone who's felt the weight of a Threnodian invasion firsthand. And what exactly do you find most unsettling?
Why haven't the Threnodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
Because the Threnodians' invasion of Raguna has long since concluded.
Concluded?
The Threnodian, so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within. Though the previous two attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot see. Friend or foe? As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart?
Are you implying the Order worships the Threnodian? You're one to talk, given how strange your family's been acting.
Yes. And no. On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my request. Come. The truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
It's thick with dust. Hard to believe they're truly the aroma from these plants. It's the same scent that was in the study.
This is it.
Secret passage? Yep, it's a secret passage, alright.
Are you prepared?
I'm ready.
Yes.
Now that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave. Even if you want to.
Sword.
Just as I expected. The Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth. What you see in the sanctuary is the Sentinel, in their true form.
That unicorn?
A majestic steed that galloped with the wind, not a creature of the ocean's depths. The Order worships a half-horse, half-sea creature divinity, a form the Sentinel assumed only after being corrupted by the Threnodian. Although the Sentinel's will has yet to fade, who knows how much longer they can endure. I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come to Rinascita, to save Imperator.
That's much easier said than done.
In return, I will agree to whatever condition or request you make.
Marriage. Just kidding. Let me stop. Juye is still in the middle of a recovery.
I understand the position you are in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order. Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you for the remainder of your time in Rinascita. I can offer you a glimpse into Rinascita's past, and you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
There might still be a path forward. Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images. The story it told was very similar to what you described, only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden who would emerge as the Sentinel's resonator and later save Rinascita. Do you think that's also a lie?
Care to elaborate?
Describe to Cantarella what was portrayed on the stained glass.
The part regarding the maiden isn't entirely fiction. The Sentinel does indeed appoint a maiden to be their resonator, though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's through resonance with a very particular artifact.
That's not how Juye found their resonator.
That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate space. With it, they can withdraw a portion of power. That power's frequency will match the Imperator's own. This is how the Sword of Divinity, Turvin, came to be. A blade sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel, and the artifact used to select their resonator. To resonate with the sword is to resonate with the Sentinel.
Excuse me.
Only the Chosen One may hope to draw it.
Then what about Cardathea?
The martyred maiden. The nature of her resonance is unclear to me. Perhaps she resonated with the Threnodian, or perhaps with the Sentinel in its corrupted form. But choosing her could not have been the Sentinel's will. That's because the maiden was already dead.
What?
In the past, each year the Phasalia family would hold the Divine Trials to select those with the strongest will. These young women would attempt to resonate with Turvin's powers. While overclocked, of course. Though none succeeded, some saw fragments of the truth hidden within the resonance. I was one of them. There was a moment where I glimpsed the Sentinel's corrupted form and the inverted ruins suspended in the sky. I also learned that only Turvin can break the barrier of that sonorosphere. When I awoke from that vision, I discovered a line of words inscribed onto my hand. I would never mistake my own handwriting. That is precisely why I'm searching for other possibilities. The words were... The maiden is dead.
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Cardathia's descriptions bear many similarities. If Turvin is the key to entering the Sonaro sphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation. If I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator, at least it would prove that neither are lying. Cantarella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin. That's exactly what happened with Jinshi. Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening? If that's the case, my permission should cause a reaction. That's one way to confirm what they're saying.
Can I get a closer look at the sword?
By all means.
Oh? Looks like we got the magic touch.
Rover, who are you really?
Juye calls me the Arbiter.
The Sentinel's arbiter?
Well, I have some information and theories of my own. Care to hear them?
Please, enlighten me.
You tell Catarella about the conversation you had with Cardathia.
I would never have imagined someone already considered a martyr could still be alive. What surprises me even more is the connection you have with the Sentinel. We Thessalians revere Imperator as our one true divinity. And yet, here you stand, the arbiter of the Sentinel. Would it be more fitting to address you as Master?
Keeping it Karai is fine.
Then, I present my request once more. Are you willing to help rescue our Sentinel and pull Rinascita back from the brink of chaos?
We have a deal. You hand Cantarella Turbine. She stares at the sword for a moment before shaking her head.
Turvin can only serve its purpose while in your hands. You should have it.
The only question now is how we reach Cardathia and Imperator Sonaro Sphere.
Hi, suspect. How are you?
We can discuss it on the way.
Yeah, we have a lovely lady on the screen. So, want to know what Tesla's talks of my BP have in common? Is it going down?
So you are the
They're
one
both
that
getting
Cardathia
low?
sensed
Okay,
wandering
so-
outside the Sonaro Sphere.
Also, hi, Faye. How are you? Everybody, if you aren't already, please go check out... Let's see. Please go check out Faye. Faye is a demon VTuber who is very sweet and plays a lot of games such as Dead by Daylight, and we've also played some chill games with them such as Valheim, and we need to play Alien Till Tavern sometime. Good thing for me, bad thing for them. Wait, when you say BP, like when I say BP, it's Battle Pass. Are you referring to something else? Sorry, I just want to make sure I'm reading this correctly. Blood pressure. Oh, I gotcha. My bad. Sorry, usually when I see BP, I read it as Battle Pass. I'm like, that can't be right. But let's see, but your blood pressure getting lower, is that a good thing? I sent someone the graph for my BP, and they sent me the graph for the Tesla stocks, and it's very similar. Okay, that is pretty funny. I mean, I'm not gonna go into it, but yeah, when you look at how Tesla stocks are doing, yeah, you could get a good idea of what we refer to.
A question that you already know the answer to. Why bother asking? Although being described as a jellyfish. There is a cable car in the lower levels of the Phasalia estate that leads directly to the sonorosphere. The mechanism beside that wall can activate the lift.
My blood pressure is 3 away from a noble
Are all
number
these
right now, which is
mechanisms
crazy.
really necessary?
Convenience isn't the only reason for having them. Some were specifically built in case an outsider decided to visit.
I have not had a normal blood pressure in over a year. Like, was it too high or? Oh wait, of course. Wait, never mind. You just said it was going down. Yeah, way too high. I hear that. Glad to hear it's going down though.
Why do the Phasalias have a cable car that leads directly to the sonorosphere?
Before it became a sonorosphere, it was a seminary known as the Avenolium. The martyred maiden once pursued her studies there. A superficial harmony needed to be maintained between the Phasalias and the Order, and this underground cable car was intended to send scions of the family to school. The elevator is merely a later addition I had built for easy access.
Was caused me to have headaches and such. Yeah, so hopefully that means
You seem perturbed. Are you still gathering?
let's see. Hopefully that means you won't have to deal with it as
Everything
much.
that's happened has all
Which is
lined
why
up
I've not
so
been on that
perfectly.
much because I have not been feeling well.
Makes me
And now I'm
think
not
it's
sure what
too
to
good
do
to
with
be
the energy
true.
I have.
I'd like to share a different perspective.
Play some chill games? I'm not sure.
Rivers
Hi,
eventually
Vexus. How are you?
converge into the same ocean. If a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet. Our choices and our will have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
You are quite different from what the rumors say.
Oh. And what rumors have you heard?
That you're a recluse, a mystic obsessed with the crafting of poison. Oh, and that you poisoned your predecessor. Those kinds of rumors.
A recluse? On the contrary, I've been searching for a solution to the Sentinel's plight.
Oh yeah, Vexus,
and
how are you today?
rarely return to Rinascita. After most of my leads fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to the stories they were telling of you.
A friend?
All the affairs of Huanglong states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the identity of this friend of mine?
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
Because the rest of them are all true. I see it'll take more than that to rattle you, huh? I assure you, this is no jest. We Phasalias have lived under the Threnodians' whispers for generations. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. When the soul of the ruling head falters, Phasalia tradition dictates that the successor usher them into eternal slumber, with a poison of their own making. My succession ritual? Well, an unforeseen incident gave rise to whispers that sparked those rumors.
How long has this been going on?
For centuries. Every generation.
My brain only wanted whatever primos are called in Wula. That would be astrites. I get what you mean, though.
Outside, they call me the Bane. But historically, every head of the Phasalia family has carried such a title. It just so happens that I am the most potent one yet. We've reached the old seminary's undercrypt. The gateway into the Sonorosphere itself lies at its center. We shall continue on foot from here.
And Suspect, how are you? And how was your weekend? And actually, same to you, Vay. How's your weekend going? Or how did your weekend go? Sorry. Weekend's over. Use your brain, Karai.
Strange. This area was clear of tacit discords on my last visit. And there's no tacit field nearby. Could they have come from the Sonorosphere itself?
Didn't think there would be gull pups here.
Interesting. I've never seen such little creatures before. Would you mind sparing a few for me?
I'd better not ask what she plans to do with them.
Long. I've worked over 3 weeks without a day off. Oof. Hope you get a day to yourself to relax soon, because
The road ahead will not be an easy one.
dang.
What exactly happened here?
The second dark tide. It occurred right here at the Avenolium, the largest seminary ever built by the Order. It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trial and was
I for
crowned by
3.2.
the Order.
Me too.
A day when belief burned brighter than ever. And when the darkness came, none escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Rinascita vanished along with it. Yet due to a lack of records, the second dark tide slowly faded from memory. I was there when it all happened, still an ordinary member of the family, watching it unfold from a boat just outside the seminary. It wasn't until later, when I attempted to resonate with Turvin, that I gained a partial glimpse of the Sonoros.
Methinks you're gonna get E1 Ron May, aren't you? You thinks correctly, because I do not want the auto-apocalypse look like. And besides,
The
Ron Way is
gateway
waifu.
into the Sonorosphere is just on the other side of this bridge. This is the furthest I've ever managed to venture. Judging from the bits of information the Sentinel gave me, Turvin is...
But yeah, I have nearly 40 pulls waiting for 1 second. I have nearly 40 pulls waiting for Casperus. It's gonna go up to 50 once the update goes live. And I'm guaranteed. See, what about you, Vexus? What are you gonna get? There she is, Carthea.
Laureate, you have come. Greetings. I'm Carthea, and you are?
Cantarella Phasalia.
Oh, a Phasalia. It seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
Okay, not gonna lie, when I first saw Catarella, I immediately thought Dami Mommy. But now that I'm interacting with her, She seems more like the type that I want to put a ring on.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same age.
I'm also unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers.
Cantarella carries herself so gracefully.
This must be the sword of divinity. Turvin. The one with the Sentinel's powers sealed within.
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Memories flowed into my mind just as you entered the Sonorosphere, granting me information about the sword's origins.
Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
Would you mind if I tried touching it?
We have to be sure.
The question of whose resonator I am is now perfectly clear. If I am not the Sentinel's resonator, then that must mean...
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. That doesn't prove you're the Threnodian's resonator, nor that you aid its cause.
Huh?
Things are more complicated than you expected.
This connection formed between the Sentinel and the Threnodian, the second Dark Tide, and the forming of this Sonorosphere.
Oh, excuse me.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day. You really don't remember anything?
As you spoke, I remembered a few more things. There are two other swords. The Sword of Discord, Hognis, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltia.
Do you remember the three pedestals as well?
Yes. Did you see them too? Placing the three swords on their respective pedestals should break the seal over the main tower. But why would this information be revealed to me now? Is this the Threnodians' doing?
If we do nothing, we'll never get any answers. Instead of speculating, we should use the clues we've gathered so far.
Lady Maiden.
Please, Cartathea would suffice. I am but a fake after all.
I've waited for this moment. This chance to save the Sentinel. And my family. I will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap. If the thought of the final answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside. Rover and I will take care of this matter.
Since you are willing to overlook the possibilities of a trap, then there's no reason for me to worry and turn away. I underestimated your resolve. I'm sorry.
So, how do we get up there?
Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me, and this tower will elevate itself.
What you said to Cartathea back there?
rather effective on someone of her personality. Wouldn't you agree?
She certainly has her way with words, doesn't she? Oh yeah, the Avenolium. Oh, we're floating. Whoa. That is trippy.
Are you all right? The gravity that occupies this space is the opposite of what you're used to. It took me some time to get used to it too.
Why is this place upside down?
I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground.
Them?
Tacit discords, the dark tide, and these ruins themselves.
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head. This view matches with what I saw at the time.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone.
Fountain?
It's the name I gave to a gondola.
Oh, that makes sense. Wow, look at this place. Also, isn't this where I can farm the flowers that Cantarella needs? Yes, it is.
This gondola only has 2 seats.
Oh dear, I completely forgot about this.
I'm gonna go with Cantarella
Me?
first.
Now's not the time to be so careless after that promise you just made to Cartathea. You should focus on learning more about this place from her. I'll be watching with great interest to see what you come up with.
Hi, Aura. Thank you for popping in. You changed your name, Aura Cosmic Wolf. I love it. And I understand that you can't chat, but let me give you a shout out. I hope you're doing all right. Oh, dang it!
You look distracted.
It shot a V out.
Thinking about what Cantarella said about fearing answers?
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords roam the sonorosphere.
Thank you for the hug. I
Thus,
appreciate
I've
you.
been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought,
Oh,
trying
dang it.
to figure out who
It was
I
higher
am.
earlier.
Are you afraid of knowing the answer?
Again?
I am
Okay.
afraid, but not of the answer. I fear never finding one at all. We'll be arriving at the first water rise soon. A few details, if you don't mind.
But Aura, I hope you've been doing well.
Feeling nervous?
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this...
Aw, she's blushing.
Where were my manners? I can assure you that won't happen again. As for the rest of the way, I see it clearly now.
%63% kawaii. 18% say so.
Vines, over there. And that statue.
I can feel strong remnant energy coming from it.
The Order's remnant spark must be inside the statue. Legends speak of how the first Primus used it to purify the first Dark Tide. I see now. The lingering remnants of the Dark Tide must be trapping the spark. To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants binding it. Once we have the remnant spark, we can use it to burn through the vines.
Oh yeah, for those just coming in and haven't tuned into Wuthering Waves in a while, allow me to
Let me
show
be
you
there
the
for
newest
every-
playable
For
character.
another adventure?
Her.
The tides have whispered of your arrival.
Like, again, not gonna lie, when I saw her splash art and her gotcha animation, I thought for sure I'd be getting total Dami vibes from her, but I was terribly wrong. Like, I instead got the vibes of someone that I want to put a ring on, so to speak. A lot of preparation and such, self-care and everything, been everywhere. But yes, I'm getting better. But yes, I will take my leave. No worries, Aura. And hang on a second. Before you step away, allow me to give you these. Whee! Antarella's so pretty. Hey, yeah, it's great seeing you. Great seeing you, Aura. Oh, and for those who didn't hear earlier, I am planning for more VR chat dance parties in the Discord. Like sometimes I'll throw it in the community Discord, and sometimes I'll throw it in the collab Discord. But don't worry, I'll let you know in advance where I'm playing it. Like, I should be getting my tax refund sometime this year, so I'm gonna use it to get a Valve Index.
If the Threnodian created the Dark Tide, maybe Abby can absorb it.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further. More Dark Tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me. Don't worry. This much I can still handle.
Nice. Oh, before I forget.
Let me be there for...
Time for another.
How exquisite. Like a storm crashing into a still sea, stirring it to life with waves that reach for the sky.
She carries herself so gracefully.
Let me be there for everyone.
The tides have whispered of your arrival.
There we are. Now we can collect those. Oh, there's the spark. Throw the remnant spark at the vines to purify them.
The vines are remnants of the Dark Tide. Foam won't be able to cross through them. Let's disembark here.
Oh. Hmm. Oh.
This calibrator seems to be operational. One moment. That should do it. Why don't you give it a try?
A calibrator? Oh, this is how you change the gravity. Rover inverted.
It's turning. Rotate the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
Hopefully this helps.
Strike from the shadows. I sense your weakness. The end has come.
Hopefully this helps.
Yeah, get Carthia to help.
Hurry. We need to purify the other statues before the Dark Tide's corruption returns.
That was easy. Normally it's a bit of a pressure cooker whenever they put a time limit on these things,
Sounds like
but
getting impatient. Let's head back.
sorry, fam. Ouch. I mean, do y'all understand the gravity of the situation? Let me stop.
Break.
It's just so pretty.
Did you feel any discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I felt fine. I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
You've helped a lot. Don't worry about that for now. Another water rise is coming up. You planning to hold on to something?
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I mean,
An unexpected discovery.
told you you'd be fine.
By the way, you said the inverted gravity is to stop the dark tide from descending into the city? But all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the dark tide itself. In these waters, gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. Its very essence is too.
See. More sparks.
Obstacles ahead. Let's get off here. There it is, up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
I might not have that range. But there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one.
Yeah, sure, let's do that. Oh, yep, gravity device. Let's see. Oh, everybody, we are about 5 minutes away from another ad break. So I'm gonna step away and let this one run, and then we'll continue the story when we get back. Welcome back for ads, everybody. Let's continue. By the way, chat, have I told y'all lately that you're amazing? I'm just gonna say it again. You're amazing. And no you.
That's it. A tacitite device.
Don't know whether to be mad or not. I just pulled Lycon while trying to get triggered. I didn't have them, so this would be first copy.
Disperse.
I mean, did you want Lycon? Personally, I'd be happy.
Hopefully this helps. The end has come. Strike from the shadows.
But yeah, I want Trigger. Don't get me. I would like Trigger. Don't get me wrong, but I gotta wait up for Vivian. Like, Lycon is a really good stunner, so.
No hesitation. Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance. Upon us.
I just want to trigger more. I'd say that's fair, but you have time to hopefully get her before the banner ends. But yeah, wishing you the best of luck, suspect. Let's see, can she do it? Oh my goodness, yes she can.
You okay?
Just catching my breath. You go get the remnant spark.
Yeah, that sounds like it took a lot out of her. Be careful, girl.
Break.
Up ahead is the Tower of Salvation. And that's where the first pedestal is located.
Tower of Salvation?
Yes, a name taken from the Order's Codex.
Cherish every gain.
The music here is so pretty. Let's see if we get anything good. 3-star. I kind of hope there's a VR chat world of this. This would be like a good, like if you have a significant other VR chat, this would be a good VR chat, date site.
I'd rather know I'm a villain than remain a wanderer, lost in a world without understanding. To live with no memory of the past. Would it be so different from choosing to enter Dawn? I must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really am...
I can take care of myself.
I should go back for Cantarella. Will you wait here for us?
Of course.
I hope you won't mind the extra trip, Foam.
It doesn't take long for Carthia to return and the three of you to regroup.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured?
Good as new.
You're not hiding anything from me? Are
No,
you?
not at all.
Your smile is rather concerning.
Oh, I insist. Here, take this.
Oh, medicine. Oh, now that's interesting. Oh, scheiße. Nope. That's a very good turn. Behind the gate. That trophy is literally called "Where the am I?" That's hilarious.
There's no knowing what will happen once Tervin is placed on the pedestal. It's best we prepare ourselves.
Oh, and while I was on break, I ate some kimchi off screen. I love kimchi.
No longer shall you bear these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seas, this crown shall grant a new identity. Fleur-de-Lis, child of divinity, the Immaculate One. Will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
I will.
Salvation, unity, ascension. Of these three doctrines, which do you choose?
I choose salvation. I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation to those in peril.
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry. Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living. From this day forward, you shall be the Master's sole receiver
Zen!
and herald.
Hi Zen, how you doing, buddy? Cast for 24 hours?
Blessed
Yes.
maiden,
Got almost 40 pulls waiting for her. Also, let me give a shout out to Zen. But everybody, please go check out Zen. Zen is a VTuber who owns his own cafe, and he plays a lot of fighting games, action games, and occasional horror games, but you didn't hear that from me. Thank you, Karai. Of course. Alright, here you go, buddy. Boop.
None but the Master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
He's better up my Casper slut. Oh, right. Sorry. It's actually these, right? Or I'm a Namyo thingies.
I told ya.
For
Stop
Castoris.
sticking Random stuff in here.
Oh. Bean! Benjamin, how you doing today, buddy? Good to see you.
Butterbean_VT has brought their community to the Void Legion. Welcome in, Raiders.
Welcome in, Raiders. How are you today? How is Resident Evil 2? Were you playing the remake or were you playing the original? Let's see. Nova the Pirate, welcome on in. Kenny X, welcome on in. Tough Donut, welcome on in. Let's see. Look, I did not remake and we beat it. Congratulations on beating the game, Bean. How are you today? And how was your weekend? And everybody who came in with Bean's raid, I hope you had a great time with Bean. They are absolutely amazing. And if you everyone in my chat, if you aren't already, please make sure you go follow Butterbean Beats. Oh! Emotionally, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Void Legion. I hope you're doing well. But everybody, if you came in with Bean's raid and you don't know who I am, my name is Karai, or Karai Draconis, and I am the Emperor of the Void and Prison Warden of the Multiverse. And I'm a Void Drag variety streamer who loves heavy metal, video games, anime, and cosplay, but I play just about anything. Well, today, we're playing Wuthering Waves and finally doing the 2.2 update, which I would have done last week, but I was addicted to Monster Hunter and focused on preparing for GalaxyCon. But better late than never, right? Let's see, tired of craving snacks? Let's see, I still need to do this so I can get Cantarella mats. Yeah, I've been having to put this off, and as a consequence, Cantarella is stuck at level 50, at least until today. But yeah, Bean, if you need to step away from it and get a snack, please go do what you need to do. I promise to take good care of your community. And that goes for everybody. I already miss Beans forever yet. And oh yeah, Zen, what is this about nomming? What is this about nomming fingies? You usually threaten to nom on people's toes. And it's funny. Let's see. I got a Firian model, and Kenny loves it. Oh, I see. Yeah, thanks for clearing that up for me, because I'm like, wait, where's this coming from? But thank you for clearing that up. And oh yeah, Zen, it's actually these you want, right? But yeah, let me give you another shout out real quick. And everybody, please go check out Bean. Awesome streamer, plays a lot of the same games we do and then some, and is also an amazing editor. Also, Zen just loves fingers. Well, here's the thing. In the past, if we called Zen the C word that rhymes with loot, they often threaten to nibble on people's toes. Like, I don't know why specifically that, but... Anyway, let's get back to gaming.
Do you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion!
What frequency, Abby?
I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh?
Also, Zen, I found like I ended up getting gifted a sub and to someone, and they happened to have this emote that made me think of you. Again, this is a gifted sub, so don't ask. Since you like to threaten people with that all the time.
I was dozing when bam! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed on top of me.
A giant blue ball?
It almost squished me.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal has something to do with it.
But yeah, how's everybody else doing? And did you all do anything fun for this weekend?
Oh, hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big Gigantor back in Jinjo.
Vex is looking. Julia?
The Sentinel of Jinjo. If what our little Echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
Huh? But the Sentinel isn't even here.
The power to split and manipulate space.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place
oh my god, not the lickies, Bean.
Your tacit mark.
I believe it was meant for the true maiden. Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword and enter the Sonorosphere would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden. The Sentinel entrusted their power to the resonator so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Threnodian altered them. Quite logical, isn't it?
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
If Imperator set this in motion, then their original plan has already failed. Cardathia, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But
I believe in you. Is there anything else you remember?
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order. And the moment the dark tide descended upon us.
You saw the coronation too?
Huh?
Describe what you saw to Carthia.
But I didn't see the dark tide.
That is all I can remember.
Is that what you saw?
You witnessed it as well, Cantarella?
No. I only saw fragmented, blurry images. They seemed to belong to other places within the Sonorosphere.
Cantarella is so lovely.
I believe this is where we should rest. We'll wait until sunrise.
Oh, and oh yeah, Bean, I'm not sure if you heard what I was saying earlier, but I said that wow, what was I gonna say? I said that when I originally looked at Cantarella, I thought she was gonna be a total Dami, but no, she's the kind that I wanna kneel and put a ring on.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well. Boy, it's so cramped in here.
Let's talk to Cantarella.
Now what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
Is it true that the Phasalia family was one of the factions that started the conflict in that stained glass?
The leader of one such faction, to be exact. That was a long time ago. After their defeat, the Union was disbanded under immense pressure, and the Phasalius gradually withdrew from the public eye.
Is this why you had no choice but to publicly change your beliefs?
No. The reasons for the Phasalia family relinquishing their pride and enduring disgrace are far more intricate than that.
What do you mean?
Long ago, Turvin was actually given to the Phasalia family by the first Primus, Napoli II.
Also, Bean, I gotta ask you, are you ready for Castris this week?
When the conflict had settled, he arranged a private meeting with the head of the family to reveal the truths behind the pilgrimage. He told the Phasalias that when he traveled through the first dark tide and reached its end, there was no sanctuary, only a battlefield filled with darkness and suffering. The heavenly voices he heard were not revelations from the divinity, but the seductive whispers of the Threnodian, casting a lure for puppets to bite. As I told you before, Leviathan is a Threnodian who uses beliefs to spread a spiritual plague. You see, it requires a puppet to carry its voice. The Sentinel realized the Threnodians' plots, and thus the first Dark Tide was launched as a hasty reaping of Raguna and the Sentinel. To save Raguna from the grim fate brought by the Dark Tide, the Sentinel split a portion of their power and entrusted it to Napoli II. This power allowed him to imbue the Echoes with the strength to repel the Tacit Discords and purify the Dark Tide.
And this power was released through the lantern depicted in the stained glass?
Yes. The other part was kept inside Turvin. It was in that very moment, when the Sentinel's power had been weakened, that the Threnodian corrupted and merged with their body, transforming the Sentinel into the form you see today.
If what you're saying is true, the first Primus should have been on Imperator's side. Did the spiritual plague you mentioned affect him?
Although the Primus's body remained whole, his soul was torn apart, caught in the ceaseless struggle between the Threnodian and the Sentinel. Within the body they now shared. The Sentinel's power failed to shield the Primus from the Threnodian's influence. As the two divinities vied for dominance, he succumbed to many misdeeds against his own people. In the end, during that private meeting, he confessed the truth to the head of the Thessalias and begged for release.
Hi, Kit Kat. Thank you for redeeming a daily Void Shard.
So that's why he passed so abruptly.
The Thessalia family was powerless against the Order at that time. Our only recourse was to submit to their cause and keep the secret locked away in our hearts, waiting for the right moment to act. Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time? Well, I don't intend to wait around either.
Are you going to search those areas we passed before alone?
The more clues, the better, don't you think? Oh, and take this. Afraid I've slipped something extra in? Or perhaps you're contemplating dinner with me.
I'm just curious why the matriarch of the Thessalia family packs her own food.
Food is always an easy target for those who find me less than pleasing.
A homemade panini.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember. It's safer this way.
I mean, I would ask more questions, but we're trying to get this going.
We'll be counting on you again tomorrow.
Alright, let's rest up for tomorrow. Abby, are you alright?
You mean besides being squashed behind that blue thing? Yeah, I guess. Listen, I figured something out about that frequency.
What?
It's not a single frequency. It's like it's mixed up with something else. Or kinda like, a piece of cookie that's been crumbled in with everything else. Which is why it's so hard to get a good bite. To see if it was a threat. I can now say with certainty that it isn't. But since it's a crumbly mess, other than taking up space, it's pretty useless.
We might encounter something similar at the next two pedestals. Keep an eye on this for me, will you?
Will do. You can count on me, 100%.
The night passes in silence. Kentaro is the first to wake and notice the subtle sounds coming from outside. Hang on, we got rewards. Okay, not even close to half for another wish.
I thought I'd slip away quietly and avoid any fuss. But now, here I am doing it on you. Since you're all here, how about a morning stroll? They're a lot feistier than before.
Need help? Down with the curtain!
Sleep in the whispers of silence. Caught in the abyss, surge of deep tides.
Endure and defy.
Well, this is where our paths must part.
You're here for the Sentinel. Why would you leave now?
What I saw yesterday caught my attention. It may be tied to the Sentinel. And besides, I'd rather not spend the day twiddling my thumbs, seeing as your gondola only holds 2.
Are you sure you want to go alone?
Such concern for me. I do hope to see the fruits of your labor when I return. Mind if I take Turvin?
Go ahead. It's no use now that it's out of the pedestal. Its energy is gone.
It may still come in handy.
I'll add you in my terminal. Call me if you need help.
I just might ring you up once things are settled.
Mommy. One second, everybody. I'm just looking at something. Sorry. Okay, anyway, moving on.
If only I could still fight.
Everyone's doing their part. Don't worry. Nobody's perfect. The waterway up ahead is completely blocked.
That garden once housed dragon echoes. Now there's nothing left but tacit discords.
What do we have here?
Darkness should be here somewhere. This is where the acolytes used to be tested. Perhaps that Steely over there has instructions on what to do.
You don't remember from your exams?
As the Blessed Maiden, I was exempt. Sounds like they're talking about one of the 3 major belief systems, the faith of unity.
Excuse me.
I don't remember the pieces being spread out like this. Maybe we could find a way to move them.
Let's give it a try. We still need to rebuild the waterway. There's no point in finding Hogness if we can't repair the waterway. At that distance, we should take a wingray.
I'll have to guide.
Hold on tight. Don't go falling off. Wind guide me.
That one. It isn't supposed to be here. There's a gravity calibrator up ahead. Let's put it to good use.
Let's see, the hill platform, before proceeding, adjust your gravity direction to be perpendicular to the platform.
Grab
Wow,
on tight.
I can talk.
That's our goal, right there. But how do we move it?
Help me guide the wing ray to the top of the statue.
Of course. But what do you have in mind?
You'll see. Cast a plunging attack above the hill. Yep, that's what I thought. Oh, that's convenient.
Is this really okay?
Saves us the trouble of finding some trigger mechanism.
Oh, excuse me. Enemies?
Leave it
Are
to
these the so-called dragons?
Is that a problem?
The last one was bigger.
Which last one?
Gehenna. Ever heard of it?
Gehenna. I don't remember if I fought that one or not.
It's Hogness. There's a gravity calibrator behind the collapsed wall we just passed. We can use it to reorientate ourselves. The remnant spark should be able to incinerate the thorns on the left.
Wait, there's a chest over here.
An unexpected discovery. You can let go now. How are you feeling?
So soft. So cuddly. I mean, I'm fine.
Oh, no. Oops. Okay, let's very carefully go down there now.
Remnants of the past.
Oh, excuse me.
It's stuck on the pedestal.
The waterway is still incomplete. We have to look elsewhere.
That makes sense.
It's identical to the last statue. Same as before. I'll handle it.
Yep, shouldn't be a problem.
Leave it to me. Strike from the hour is upon us. Hopefully this helps. No hesitation. The end has come. Hopefully this helps.
There we go. Oh, she's doing it all at once, I see.
Don't push yourself too hard.
It's okay. I'm just doing my part.
Alright, perpendicular again. Shit. Let me guess, there's one more part we gotta do.
We're still missing an area. But where?
Over there.
That might be too high for the wing ray.
Same as before. I'll handle it.
Yeah, shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Just a bit more.
I'll handle this bit. You rest. You've done well. Let's see if I can get a feel for how strong your gravitational forces are.
All right.
Leave it to me. The hour is upon us.
So you've chosen death.
Shadows. Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness. Last chance. The end has come. Sounds come forth. Hopefully this helps.
And changing the gravity again. I'm awake. So you've seen the emote that I sent you, Zen.
Cherish every gain.
It's like, the toes, hand them over. Zen.
Cardathia?
I'm ready.
Wind guide me.
What? You handed them
An
over.
unexpected discovery.
I know. I fully accept that reaction, but still. Zendo Kyutsuki. Just kidding.
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps. The hour is upon us.
Hey, Zen, what did Catzarella give you a piece?
Strike from the shadows. No hesitation. I sense your weakness. The end has come. Sounds come forth.
Superhero landing. You know, that's really bad for your knees.
It's been a long time since I saw this place as it was meant to be. So beautiful. I had forgotten.
Do you want to stop for a while?
No. We have more important things to do.
Let's check back on Hogness now.
I'm okay with Catzarella. Or better yet, what if Camellia gave you a piece?
Remnants of the past.
That's okay.
Let me remove the sword. At least you won't come to harm if it's a trap.
We'll do it together.
But
if it's a trap, we stand a better chance together.
no traps.
How does it feel to trust me?
It feels good.
There we go.
Why don't you call Foam over? Try whistling. Like this.
Here goes.
Foam heard you. Come on.
The way you were when you saw the plushie Echo, it was unexpected. I think the martyrdom of the Blessed Fleur-de-Lis needs a rewrite.
What's that?
A play about you, written by Cristoforo the playwright.
Oh, how did he portray me?
I would rather hear the joyous songs of the masses than any solemn hymn of remembrance. Perhaps the Sentinel feels the same.
I'd never say that.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be all right. Doesn't matter if it's the Threnodian or the Sentinel. They don't get to change who you are.
But yeah,
you
Zen.
said back there. Thank you.
But yeah, Zen, what if Camellia give you uppies? Two down, one to go.
Berryleche, my resonator, why dost thou persist? Why abandon thy oath? Why hinder the spread of my gospel?
Excuse me. Had to pop my neck.
You are a false divinity. Gehenna will reveal the truth.
Gehenna, the lone dragon to have escaped. The one blessed by the dark tide shall return to us. Continue thy disobedience at the risk of insanity. Look around. Thou hast none left. My most beloved resonator. Why persist in the error of thy ways?
I will never forget my cause. If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity. With the support and hope of countless souls, I stand before you. They fell, so I may rise.
Passion in her voice. Oh, Abby's about to come out again. Cardathea.
You saw that too. Gehenna, the one you mentioned earlier. What happened to him?
He has found peace.
Thank you. Anna, Casatomo, Olnat, everyone. I am finally able to face all of you. I am not your enemy, and your sacrifices were not in vain.
Hey, Rover. Just now there was...
Shh. Later.
Yeah, we're having a moment,
quiet
Abby.
Moment.
Sorry you had to see me lose my composure. I found my true self again. It doesn't matter if I am indeed the Threnodian's resonator. Because I know who to stand by and who to cut down. Some of my memories have returned, thanks to you and Cantarella.
Feeling better?
No, not yet. Not until we free the Sentinel and defeat the Threnodian. That is why we need to investigate the frequency you absorbed earlier.
My turn to shine. That blue thingy in your tacit mark totally tastes like Threnodian.
You tried to eat it again?
Of course not. It reeks. Just the smell alone is enough.
Oh, so it tastes like it smells, sort of thing?
Like I said, it's mixed up with something. It's too tough to chew.
If the Sentinel splits their own energy to prepare the true Blessed Maiden, then why would they split off the Threnodian's energy and then channel it through Hotness To the person who unsealed the passage.
Perhaps to weaken the... Perhaps the Sentinel didn't split that energy?
Huh?
You are a resonator born of the merge between the Sentinel and Threnodian. What if you use their abilities to split it yourself?
Not sure if you saw earlier, Zen, but I asked why thingies. What happened to toes?
I haven't forgotten how I became a resonator. And I know I don't have the ability to do that.
Maybe your ability is being suppressed by the Threnodian.
Do you think the mixed frequencies Abby felt came from me? But why would I do that?
The answer might lie behind the third sealed passageway.
Please put me down, Camellia. I'm not Rover.
Cardathia is starting to make sense of things.
What about
but
Zani?
she'll
What
need
if Zani
time
gave
to
you
get her head
uppies?
straight. Same as before. We'll keep watch tonight and continue our journey tomorrow.
Of course.
Okay, everybody, we'll be right back. We do have an ad break coming up, so I'm gonna step away for a minute, let these play out, and then we'll continue. Welcome back from ads, everybody. Let's continue.
Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
Tell me about Gehinnom.
Dragon Tacet discords lived here long before the Rinascita settlers arrived. With time and patience, the Order tamed them into echoes. They are fiercely intelligent and have their own social order. Gehinnom was their king, and the only one we believed could lift the siege of the Dark Tide. We hoped he would bring us the truth, but it seems he failed. Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
Tell me about the Sentinel's Resonator.
I am a resonator born of the merge between the Sentinel and Threnodian. So, whose resonator am I? Do I belong to the Threnodian? Or the Sentinel? What does it really feel like to be the Sentinel's resonator?
You recount Jinshi's story.
Jirei's resonator sounds like a woman of strong resolve. I would like to meet her someday. Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
That's all for now.
I need to clear my mind. I won't let my feelings get in the way of our journey tomorrow. You should get some rest.
You haven't seen you eat all. Do you want some food?
But Oh, yum! Laura salad. My favorite.
A man named Bartolino once told me that the Sentinel recommended this dish to him during the Carnival.
The voice he heard was mine. The body is a temple for the mind. To keep your mind sharp, do you consume healthy food? That's probably what I said. After I became a resonator, the voice all the laureates heard was my own. Still, the Laura salad is undeniably the best dish out there.
So, will you have some?
No, I can no longer taste anything, nor do I need food to survive. How else would I have been able to last for so long in the Sonorosphere? You should save your food for those who require sustenance.
Paul Cantarella.
Good evening. How goes progress on your end?
Explain what you learned.
So, a portion of energy was split from the Threnodian.
Do you trust Cardathia now?
Rover, the soul is like a boiling cauldron. You may know the ingredients you add, but who can predict what will come of it? It might become an elixir, or perhaps a poison, or perhaps it will simply fizzle away into nothingness. I've watched it happen far too many times. One must never grow complacent.
So, any updates on your end?
I found several things which may tip the scales in our favor.
Such as?
It would take too long to explain. And you deserve your rest, don't you? I will be there when your journey
Mommy cares
ends.
for us.
We will speak of it then.
Abby?
What? My eyes are still peeled.
See anything useful?
Nope. Nada. Zilch. I can't shake the feeling that the two frequencies are somehow connected.
Imperator has the power to split energy, and Leviathan to merge and assimilate. So the source of that connection might very well be Leviathan's powers at work.
Yeah, could be. Isn't there one last place to go? Who knows what you'll need to cram into your tacit mark next?
Oh, excuse me. Soft singing rouses you from a light sleep.
Is that Cardathia? Oh.
Oh, make a wish, everybody.
Sorry I woke you.
Were you singing just then?
Yes, a farewell song from the people of Rinascita. We usually sing it when a friend is about to leave. During that battle, I never got to say goodbye or mourn their passing. And before my memories came back, I wasn't sure if I was worthy of paying them my respects. So now, even though I know these are just lingering frequencies, and they might not understand me, I want to say goodbye properly, and thank them. Do you think I'm fooling myself?
No. I'm sure they can feel what's in your heart. I'm not just saying that to comfort you. I believe it's possible. I once saw two friends. One who was already dead. Reconcile with each other from within a Sonaro sphere.
Wait, was that during a Shorekeeper's quest?
When frequencies are concentrated in one place, it's possible that their reverberations could still carry traces of human will.
Meaning?
They might still be able to hear and feel. Your voice, your goodbyes, your feelings could have reached them. After all, these frequencies are strong enough to manifest in the real world.
Really?
They haven't made a move against us. They must still remember you, which means they can probably hear you too.
I'm glad. No. If they can still hear and feel, then the time for goodbyes hasn't come. I need to give them a real victory.
You can ease up a little. As long as their obsession holds and the Sonaro sphere stays intact, they won't vanish.
Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty.
Cardathia?
Nothing. Just a stray thought.
Hey, since we know you don't carry any blame, should I call you Cardathia or Fleur-de-Lis?
Cardathia. Yes. Cardathia will do. I want to stay here for a moment. Will you keep me company?
Of course. was going to say, no hand-holding. That would be lewd. Hi, Fang. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. Hang on. Let's see. Let me give you one of these though.
Good morning.
Appreciate you lurking.
Morning,
so sweet.
Carterthea.
Oh, she's blushing again. And the pouty face.
It's time to go. Today is the day we settle this.
Let's do it.
Home's telling us to hurry up.
I wonder how Cantarella's doing.
We can call her if you're worried.
Wait, I'm not ready yet.
Ever the early riser. Did you call to say good morning?
Good morning.
Ah, is something the matter, Carterthea?
I just wanted to know how you're doing.
Ah, so you do care. Good to know my efforts weren't wasted.
She hung up. Was that meant as encouragement?
Everyone shows kindness in their own way.
That they do. And actually, everybody, I'm looking at the time. As much as I want to continue this, it is getting close to that time to end, and I have to get up mad early for work, so we're going to call it right here. But everybody, thank you all so much for joining me today. And also, thank you, Bean, for that raid earlier and for trusting your commute with me. I will be back on Wednesday at 6 p.m. EST, and we will continue Wuthering Waves. We will continue and hopefully finish the 2.2 main story. But thank you all so much for joining me today.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced.
I think I know who we're gonna raid into. I don't know if we got to raid into them or not. We're gonna raid into Lunaris Chu, who's currently doing Just Chatting, and they are doing a debut-a-thon, everybody. So please go show them some love if you aren't already. But let me get this raid going. But copy paste the raid messages, everybody. Copy paste the first raid message if you are sub, the second one if you are not. Again, everybody, I'll see you Wednesday for. I will see you Wednesday for more Wuthering Waves, and we will hopefully finish the story. But everybody, thank you all so much for joining me today. Please go show Lunaris the same love you showed me, and I'll see all of you next time. Good night, everybody. Love you all.